In the modern military world, air supremacy has become one of the key deciding factors in warfare. Countries with fifth-generation fighter jets have a huge strategic advantage, especially in terms of stealth, advanced avionics, and high maneuverability. The United States, as a leader in military aviation technology, has developed the F-22 Raptor and F-35 Lightning II, while Russia has developed the Su-57 Felon. However, in recent years, China has asserted itself as a new force in the world of military aviation with the development of various advanced fighters, including the J-35, the latest fifth-generation stealth fighter jet designed to operate on aircraft carriers. The J-35, previously known as the FC-31 or Falcon, is a stealth fighter developed by Shenyang Aircraft Corporation (SAC), a subsidiary of the Aviation Industry Corporation of China (AVIC). The aircraft was originally developed for export purposes, but over time, China began adapting it for its own military needs, primarily as an aircraft carrier-based fighter for the People's Liberation Army Navy PLA Navy. With rising tensions in the Indo-Pacific region, especially regarding the South China Sea and strategic conflicts with the United States and its allies, the presence of the J-35 an important step for China in strengthening its warfighting capabilities on the high seas. Not only is this aircraft a match for the United States F-35B and F-35C, but it also signifies China's grand ambitions in building a naval force capable of competing at the global level. The development of the J-35 began with the FC-31 project, which was first introduced at the 2012 Zhuhai Air Show. At that time, China positioned the FC-31 as an exportable fifth-generation fighter, similar to the United States' strategy of selling the F-35 to its allies. However, although several countries showed interest, no major export deals were struck. In 2014, a second prototype of the FC-31 emerged with various improvements, especially in aerodynamic design, composite materials, and avionics technology. However, the project continued without any certainty as to whether it would be used by China's own military or remain earmarked for the export. The situation changed drastically when China started building the Type 003 Fujian aircraft carrier, which was China's first electromagnetic technology carrier. The PLA Navy needed a carrier-based fighter that could operate alongside the J-15, a Chinese-made carrier-based aircraft that is an adaptation of the Russian Su-33. Ultimately, the Chinese government decided to develop the J-35 as a fifth-generation carrier-based fighter, which then became part of a broader military modernization program. In 2021, the J-35 first appeared in ground trials in a carrier-based configuration. The aircraft was seen to have some major changes from the FC-31 prototype, including a folding wing feature for easy storage on an aircraft carrier, as well as a reinforced landing system for operations on the carrier deck. The J-35 is designed with stealth in mind, which means it must have a small radar footprint, low infrared emissions, and advanced electronic warfare capabilities. To achieve this, China is applying various modern technologies that have been tested on the J-20, China's first stealth fighter. Aerodynamic structure. The J-35 has an aerodynamic design that is very similar to the F-35 and F-22. It uses a trapezoidal wing, which provides a balance between maneuverability and fuel efficiency. The S-duct intakes are designed to reduce radar detection from the front of the aircraft. Stealth technology. To reduce radar visibility, the J-35 uses composite materials with a radar-absorbing material ram coating. In addition, the hidden engine exhaust design also serves to reduce heat trails that can be detected by the infrared search and track IRST system. Engine and performance. The J-35 is expected to use the WS-19 engine, which is a development of the WS-13 used on the JF-17 Thunder. With two engines, the J-35 is expected to reach speeds of Mach 1.8 Mach 2 and have a combat range of about 1,200 to 1,500 kilometers without aerial refueling. As a fifth-generation fighter, the J-35 has internal bays for storing weapons to maintain stealth capabilities. The aircraft can carry various types of weapons, including -1 to 15 long-range and +10 to 10 short-range air-to-air missiles, air-to-ground missiles and smart bombs for precision strikes, anti-ship missiles to counter maritime threats. In addition, the J-35 is also likely to be equipped with advanced sensors and electronic warfare systems that enable it to detect and evade threats more effectively. When compared to the F-35, the J-35 has some significant differences. The F-35 uses one engine, while the J-35 has two, giving it an advantage in thrust and redundancy in the event of a malfunction. The F-35 has more advanced avionics and sensor fusion systems, while China is still catching up in this area. The J-35 is more focused on carrier-based operations, although its capabilities on land also remain significant. Meanwhile, compared to the Russian Su-57, the J-35 seems to be superior in terms of stealth and radar technology, but it still has to prove its effectiveness in aerial combat. The presence of the J-35 will change the balance of power in the Indo-Pacific. With China's aircraft carrier fleet getting stronger, the J-35 will become the PLA Navy's mainstay in long-range air missions. If the aircraft is further developed and possibly exported, countries that cannot get the F-35 from America could become potential customers, expanding China's military influence globally. The J-35 is a huge leap forward in China's defense industry. With its stealth design, advanced technology, and carrier-based capabilities, it will become the backbone of the Chinese Navy's air power. In the coming years, the J-35 will continue to be a concern in global competition, especially with the United States and its allies seeking to maintain air dominance in the Asia-Pacific region.